Portland, Maine. It's coming up just ahead of you. A very imposing granite building. Second empire in its architecture. This was built at a cost of $468. So this is called Fort Allen Park. It gets its name from these little pieces of field artillery on your left. Really nothing more than cannons on wagon wheels. Not going to work too well for the defense of Portland. So we began to make plans for more formidable installations further out where the wealthy people came to build in the city of this beautiful neighborhood. It's super close to the working single family. In fact, almost all of them are multi-family, apartment buildings, condominiums, and short-term rentals. But if you live there, you get this phenomenal park to enjoy. The base of the hill is East End Beach. That's the one we're painting pink right now, so you guys can go see it later. Eastern Promenade. It's one of 3 parks that the Olmsted brothers designed for us here in Portland. So let's go back to owning a ship. You guys are all ship owners now. It's before modern communication. Your ship sails over the horizon. It could be gone by the flagged amount of red brick throughout our city, and that's why they're trying to become fireproof. This is where all the financial institutions were before the Great Fire, but all these buildings are easy to get back up here. So here will be the interesting part. All right, so back on Congress Street, another nice look at City Hall. So you see the Soldiers and Sailors Monument, paying tribute to all the soldiers. Now, does anybody remember reading any Longfellow? My favorite home on the entire West End. If you were in England, this would be called a Cotswold cottage. It'd be about 1/3 of the size, and it would have a thatched roof. His name was John Calvin Stevens, and he loved to create texture through material. His house, if you're helping the lady down from the carriage, you don't want him to step into the muck and the mire, you help him down into the stepping stones. It's said to be one of John Calvin Stevens' favorite of all that he did. It's a graceful blend of Georgian and federal architecture, built for a wealthy attorney who evidently entertained President Taft at one point in time. So built in 1858 at the cost of $100,000, Ruggles hired 11 Italian artisans to paint frescoes. Now, over 1 million people a year make their way to this park. But what they're coming to see is what is known as the iconic symbol of Maine.